Hello and welcome to what was up until recently the One Take Show. It has now been renamed to Mex's One Takes. I'm Mex, formerly known as that guy 24487. One of the it just explains a little bit of the reasons why I've been off for a bit, as I'm now a part of Otaku Blaze, so this is technically a subdivision of Otaku Blaze Reports. And that's all the explanations out of the way. As we all know, there's been a new Vocaloid come out, Luca, the version 3 Vocaloid. But I'm not going to talk about her, surprise. I'm going to talk about something slightly un-Vocaloid related, but if you know about Vocaloids you will probably come across her. And her name is FL-chan. Now there's a lot of rumours that's been going around about FL-chan. People are saying she's a Vocaloid, she's, Miku's sister, which, in fanfics is fine, I don't mind that so much, but, because we can say that all Vocaloids are related. But I've decided to, I looked into this a little bit, and I've come up with, I've managed to interview the original guy who drew the concept drawing for FL-chan. I will give you the links to the websites that I mention. And we went off straight off the bat. Just so you know, FL-chan is not a Cryption or Vocaloid related product. She is an FL Studios product, and the first question we asked, but I've looked at this and they had that picture of what looks like the orange strawberry. That seemed to be their logo. And FL-chan, when we said we had to look further through to see if she was an official mascot. She was hardly anywhere to be seen. She wasn't on the box of the product, so we got a bit confused about that. So I went and did an interview and asked a direct question. Is FL-chan your is FL-chan your creation? And he said, yeah. He said that someone on the imaging line staff considered the idea of the design, and he drew the picture. It says, I drew the picture based on his idea. So technically, yes, he drew the original drawing. Is FL-chan the official mascot of FL Studios 8? And say yes, and there is a link to a website here. Is FL-chan related to or created as a unofficial Vocaloid? The answer was the tendency is in the Vocaloid fans of Japan. Now, to me, that sort of means you can make it that way, and that's fair enough. I can say I can find another software, or find a current vocal software and change it or not, and just have FL-chan's image up there and have her lipping to the songs that they're doing, just like you do with regular Vocaloid music. But it doesn't mean that she is one. So you could say yes, she's a Vocaloid, but the official fact is no, she's not a Vocaloid. It's completely different. Is FL-chan related to Miku Hatsume? And the answer is it does not officially relate. The background is also different from Miku. So yeah, they're completely different backgrounds, completely different products, so therefore officially unrelated. A lot of people will probably say, well, yes, that's true, they can say that they're officially unrelated, but in that same sense all of Vocaloids are officially unrelated, and it's not the same thing to me because they're still made by the same company, so it's like a proper Vocaloid family, a proper relationships there. So yeah, you can say that she is, you can make videos that have her in the group, and that's fine, but officially, no, she's not. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We went into a bit about, are the t-shirts are the t-shirts and merchandise of her image, because you can buy these. I'll put that on a link. I'll put a link on there as well. Are the sales and merchandise you sell you know, are you getting paid royalties for the logo that's being used? And the answer is it does not receive any royalties. You know, if I have any issues, go see the proper business associates for that. But we can freely use the pictures on his website, which I will again add that to link. We'll add a link to that. Right, so saying that's pretty much where the conversation ends, and we thanked him for that, and thanking you again for letting us do that short interview, but you answered quite a few questions. So yeah, if you think so, there's the official truth on FL Chan. She is a FL Studios product, mascot, not Vocaloid related, but you can play Vocaloid music. You can combine the two together to make, you know, Vocaloid songs, and that you can have the Vocaloid singing and she'll do the music. But you can do that, but you can do that with other softwares, and if other softwares came up with a mascot, would you say that they're Vocaloids? You know, it's all how you interpret it, but that's pretty much how we go. So that's pretty much it for now. I will end it with that, and hope to see you next time for another of Mex's One Takes.